we're all getting along really well, and we were even talking this morning that just everyone who may have had a negative attitude last year just about the swimming and just wasn't really into it have really changed completely, and everyone's really here for the same reason now. We're all excited and we're all here to work hard, so it definitely helps us all getting along because there's no one really complaining about anything, so it's going really well.
It's been great. I mean, they've really fed off each other, both teams, and you know, I think kind of the same thing with the men. You know, the women, you know, we weren't real happy where we finished last year, and you know, we feel like we're definitely a better team than that, and so you know, we did have some great success at NCAAs. You know, we got a good number of people there, and we want that to continue, but I think they're all focused on moving up in the conference, and you know, it's just, again, it's been a tremendous group to be around. I mean, they're fun. You know, we have a lot of fun laughing, and you know, they're adjusting to the work we're doing really well, and you know, they seem to have a really good sense of purpose, and so you know, hopefully we'll just be able to continue that and move forward. We talk a lot about how they're responsible for their own environment, you know, and if they're positive and they're working hard and you know, that sort of thing, then they're going to see success and put themselves in position to be successful. So I think they've really taken that message to heart this year, and I'm really proud of them for it. You know, they're making sure they're on top of each other and you know, holding each other accountable and those sort of things. And I think they've acclimated on both teams. They've brought the new people in very well. I think the new people have an understanding of, you know, what our goals are and, you know, how we work and, you know, the kind of things that are acceptable in our program and aren't. And, you know, the leadership's been very good with that. And we certainly, you know, a lot of our success at the end of the year is going to be, you know, the new people on both teams are going to have a lot to do with that. So, you know, we want to make sure that, you know, off the gun, you know, they're starting out on the right foot.
Yeah, we're all really excited. We got a great group this year. The freshmen seem to really be getting into things. We're just really excited about the whole season. They seem like they're really excited, which makes us excited, and we're just pumped for the year.
Part of the fun of last year was, you know, we really had some success in some different things, and you know, Julia expanded herself a little bit into the 400 IM and did a great job there, and Julie's 200 came down, and a lot of other people too, you know. I think one thing that, you know, we really, you know, winning the 800 free relay last year at the conference meet was phenomenal for us. I mean, it was such an exciting race, and you know, we went to the NCAA meet, and the meet hadn't been going real well for us, and then, you know, the 800 came, you know, and we swam great. I mean, we really swam great. I think we finished 10th in the country, and, you know, we were the top conference team again, and so I think, you know, I like to feel like they've kind of taken ownership of that, and, you know, I think that, you know, with Kristen and Nicole leaving, you know, Julie kind of feel an obligation, like, look, you know, we need to make sure we got the people in place. This is something we want to experience again, and I think we have some people that can fill those spots. You know, that's certainly a goal, to keep our relays real strong and maybe move up in the 4 and the 2 and, you know, see what we can do.
Especially with relays, we all have to be on at the exact same time. So even just for that 800 at Nationals, that was the one time that we all went our best times. Like, usually there's one person here or there that just isn't swimming that well that day. So it's good that this weekend we will get to do the 800 and more of a freestyle relays just to practice swimming what we're like when we're tired, because when you do get to conferences or nationals, you're not rested like you usually are. So it's going to be a great way for us to keep our title back as B-side champs in that relay.
We've got a pocket on our team right now of about, you know, returning girls, maybe 6 girls that I think are going to be real critical to how we do at the conference meet. And I had a meeting with those girls earlier in the year and just said, look, you know, we're counting on you guys to kind of step the game up a little bit here and take yourselves to that next level. And if those few people do that, we're really going to be in good shape.
Definitely, as being the upper class, we're just trying to keep a positive attitude throughout the pool, and even in our early practices in the morning, just try to, if we hear a negative comment, be like, no, like, it's going to be okay, like, it's almost over. Or we just, if we look at the clock and it's only an hour, well, like, at least an hour out of the way that we're almost done. So we just try to keep the positive energy out there.
a very long season, so, you know, everyone behind you and having your back, it really helps. You know, we like to focus on cheering for people's races. Everyone's usually standing up, cheering for everybody's race, so it's just nice having your team behind you when you're swimming and you feel like you're dying, and, you know, everyone's, you know, clapping for you and saying good job after your race, so it feels really good after a race to have, you know, your team behind your back like that.
It's definitely been a rough month. We've done a lot more yardages this year than we have before. We're now doing over 10,000 yards in a couple of workouts, so you just have to keep a positive attitude throughout that, and it'll be nice on like Friday and Saturday to not have to run on Friday and to not have to get up and do a 3-hour workout on Saturday. It's gonna be nice to just go out there and race. We're mostly we're training throughout the meet basically. Like my lineup is set for what I would be doing at PSACs, but it's gonna be like I'm gonna be doing a lot more yards before it. So I'm just training through the meet and just seeing what I can do when I'm tired.
Try to focus on, you know, big swims for Mason and Ithaca. That's when we try to get the bulk of our PSAC cuts. That's when we start tapering, and people usually swim really fast then. So those are kind of our main focus, and we just try to, you know, get everyone to have best times and, you know, motivate everybody to do well.
You know, other than the conference meet, you know, the Patriot meet's the next biggest meet of our year, and you know, the Bomber invite the Ithaca meet after that, and so. You know, we go in there and, you know, we're going to try to get as many conference cuts done as we can, and, you know, see if, like you said, we can, you know, pop some times that are going to put us NCAA-wise in pretty good shape. You know, that meet always changes now, the selection process, and, you know, where you're ranked and who's doing what. And, you know, again, we just, you know, we talked last year about, like, with the relays and being in position about going in and having one of our focuses being, can we win relays at this meet? And if we can win relays at that meet, I think we're going to be fast enough to go to NCAAs. And so, you know, that's one of the things I think the girls are going to be excited about, is going into the Mason meet, can we win relays? You know, that's a good goal for us. But yeah, it's about, you know, seeing where we're at. You know, we're going to follow the same pretty much training cycle, resting cycle that we do for the conference meet. So going in there and, you know, being successful is really important for us, having confidence going into the conference meet in February.